Well, March is National Sleep Awareness Month, a time to stop and think about our sleeping habits and the impact they have on our well-being, plus the steps we can take to improve them. Joining us live this morning is Jill Blackson. She's the Deputy Director for Community Care Services. Jill, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I know a good night's rest is something a lot of us take for granted, maybe slightly less so on the morning show, but I'm sure we still take it for granted too. How prevalent are sleeping issues here in the U.S. and have they gotten worse because of COVID?
Yes, since the pandemic start, there's reports that saying that 70% of Americans are saying that their sleep has been impacted at least once a month. And I think it's much more than that, probably during the week too as well, since this pandemic hit. As our work life, home life kind of blurred together with people working from home, people's sleep cycles changed.
And now we may take for granted that our mood too and our mental health might be connected to whether or not we got a good night's sleep the night before. So how much does rest impact our just state of feeling okay, or just our minds in general?
Yeah, it really impacts. If you're not getting good sleep, sleep helps our brain and our bodies function well. And then it also improves our mood. If we're not getting good enough sleep, then we're not going to be able to function like we would if we were getting adequate sleep. Those two things really go together, the mind and the body, and lack of sleep affects both of those. So it's really critical that we do make sure we get good sleep.
For those of our viewers who are watching right now who have maybe noticed that during the pandemic their sleep has definitely been affected, what are some things that you recommend them doing to improve their sleep at night?
Well, as much as it can be difficult, really setting a schedule is important. And they say even on the weekends, if you can, keep that wake up, go to bed cycle the same and that schedule the same. And also really reserve bed for sleep. So if you have the TV running or if you're on your phone a lot, really try to not do that so that when you go to sleep, you're really focusing on sleeping and not getting distracted by a TV or a phone. And then, get some natural light. With this weather getting better, get outside, get some natural light, move your body around a little bit, and get out there and really try to make sure that you're following that cycle, getting some good light, and that should get you back on track with some better sleep. And of course, if you're not getting really good sleep and it's affecting your mood severely, reach out to your doctor and seek some help for that.
And Jill, the last question I have for you, a lot of people take naps, cat naps, especially on the morning shift. For us, a lot of us rely on naps. Are those helpful or can those hurt you when it comes to getting a good full night's sleep at night?
I'm not, a sleep expert, but what I do know is that for some people, that 10 or 15 minutes really makes a difference and helps them a lot. Other people, if they take that nap during the day, it kind of makes them drag for the rest of the day. So knowing how your body functions and how you function with your sleep and what works best for you is important. So if you need that little cat nap and it helps you, then do it. If it doesn't, then maybe think of a different way to help get better sleep all during the night.
Jill Blackson with Community Care Services, thank you so much for joining us. Important information. We'll post this on our website, WXYZ.com. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back after the break.